While fixing her makeup by the roadside, the girl suddenly noticed a pair of blood-red eyes appearing behind the glass. This instantly made her sense something was wrong, but before she could react, the van door inexplicably swung open. The next second, a strange force yanked her inside the van. When she woke up, she found herself trapped in a dark underground labyrinth, surrounded by pitch-black earthen walls. She searched every corner but found no exit. The only clue was a cube resembling a maze game. She had no idea where she was, nor what the cube meant. To pass the time, she tried solving the maze, but just as she cleared the first level, a heavy steel door suddenly swung open. Inside sat a takeout bag. Inside was a fresh hamburger. Hunger had already clouded the girl's mind. Without a word, she devoured the burger clean. After eating her fill, the girl solved the second puzzle. This time, a bed appeared. Only then did Samantha realize she was trapped in a cruel game of confinement. Only by solving the cube's riddles could she possibly survive here. But as time passed, the subsequent puzzles grew increasingly difficult. In this resource-deprived labyrinth, something more terrifying than hunger loomed. Thirst. She desperately craved a sip of water. Yet after searching every corner of the maze, she found only a filthy toilet. To survive, she forced herself to overcome her revulsion and drank the filthy water from the bowl. At that moment, Samantha completely broke down. She grabbed the puzzle cube and hurled it away. But the next second, she suddenly regretted it, for this might be her only hope. So she apologized to the captor lurking in the shadows. Unexpectedly, the captor seemed to accept her apology and opened a door behind her. Inside the room stood a full bottle of clean water. She had no idea how much time had passed. Samantha suddenly heard cries for help. She intended to comfort her fellow captive inside, but discovered the door code was posted right there. Taking a chance, Samantha entered the code into the door lock. The door swung open instantly. Inside stood a girl roughly her age. What she never expected was, the girl's words nearly scared her to death.
You promised me you'd send me home after.
Terrified, she slammed the door shut. Only then did she avert a tragedy. In the days that followed, no matter how the girl screamed, Samantha refused to open the door for her. It wasn't until 3 months later, when the stench of decay began seeping from the room, that Samantha realized the game was over. And so, after another unknown period of time, Samantha suddenly felt something beneath her blanket. Pulling it back, she discovered a kitten. And so it was that this cat became her only family. Yet her memories abruptly vanished upon arriving here. When she awoke from unconsciousness again, she found herself lying in a hospital bed. Samantha tried to escape this place, but stumbled and fell. Fortunately, the psychiatrist helped her back to bed. The doctor told Samantha she had endured 15 years of captivity and was only rescued by the police yesterday. During those 15 years, she had been administered massive doses of psychiatric drugs. Her presence here was to undergo treatment, to recover her memories and identify her captors. At first, the girl remained skeptical, until he handed her a photograph from her youth. Only then did Samantha realize she had truly escaped that hellish place. Subsequently, relying on fragmented memories, Samantha recalled scenes from the labyrinth. Yet when she mentioned the little kitten, the doctor refused to believe her. Seeing Samantha's emotional turmoil, he instructed her to examine her abdomen. To her utter shock, a scar appeared on her stomach. In that instant, her lost memories flooded back. The kitten she'd hidden under the blankets was actually the child she'd conceived with her captor. Suddenly, it dawned on her, this doctor was likely the very same abductor, for as soon as he left the ward, she received a call like this.
Hello? I need your address for the order. Your pizza.
This made Samantha realize it was all a lie. To verify her suspicions, she hurriedly pressed the bedside call button, but after pressing it for a long time, there was no response. Realizing she wasn't in a hospital, she tremblingly stepped out of the ward. Yet when she opened the ward door, what greeted her was a pitch-black corridor. Furious, she picked up a small ball and threw it. The next second, she found herself still trapped in that maze. She hadn't escaped at all. Clearly, the doctor was the kidnapper. At that moment, the kidnapper was leisurely listening to music. Utterly unaware Samantha had appeared. Inside the kidnapper's room, she discovered numerous hacked game cubes. Evidently, everything that had happened before was fake. Suddenly, Samantha noticed a maze route map hanging on the wall. Realizing the map held her key to escape, Samantha returned to the ward. Soon after, the doctor re-entered the room. He announced the kidnapper had been apprehended, then reassured Samantha she was free. Yet faced with these words, Samantha didn't immediately expose him. If all her memories were fabricated, then her leg couldn't possibly be injured. Seizing a moment when the doctor wasn't looking, she delivered a swift kick. To her surprise, he collapsed instantly. A single kick sent him sprawling unconscious on the floor. Samantha swiftly rose to her feet and headed out of the ward. She made her way to the room where the other person was held and retrieved the maze's route map. With the maze's route map in hand, Samantha instantly found her purpose. She began frantically fleeing through the palace, though the man kept appearing in the corridors. Samantha knew deep down, it was all just her imagination. Thus Samantha continued fleeing through the labyrinth. After running for an unknown duration, Samantha finally found a ladder. Realizing this was the exit, she mustered all her strength to climb up. Finally crawling out through the manhole cover, the first thing she did upon climbing out was to quickly screw the manhole cover shut, as if sealing that demon underground forever. After a moment to compose herself, Samantha swiftly pushed open the wooden door behind her. Bathed in sunlight, her memories finally returned. It turned out Samantha was actually a police officer. A year ago, while investigating a teenage girl's kidnapping case, she unexpectedly faced the criminal's retaliation. She had been imprisoned in this subterranean labyrinth. The scar on her abdomen stemmed from her real-life 7-year-old daughter. Everything before had been an illusion crafted by her captors, but in the end, Samantha successfully escaped. This film teaches us that true demons may wear a kind face, so always stay vigilant when you're out in the world.